Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you another week's weekly reading vlog. So again, I'm starting this one on Tuesday, but we have updates of the week so far, and I also have an unboxing, and I need to talk you through what's going to happen this week. So I'm in the US, if you couldn't tell. This is my background when I film from Cole's bedroom, and if you didn't watch last week's vlog, unfortunately I'm here unexpectedly for his granddad's passing. It's been a really horrific week, but it's also been fantastic in the fact that we've been able to have comfort from each other rather than over the phone. So I'm very grateful that I'm here, but I'm very upset that there's a reason for me to be here. I will leave it there with that because I don't want to get upset in this one too. Yesterday I did a hell of a lot of reading, so I actually only brought Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff with me because I was like, I'm gonna read the book. I didn't want to read the book. So I actually went down into the basement and I went through my mother-in-law's books and I picked Older by Jennifer Hartman. So this is the author of Still Beating, which I gave 5 stars earlier this year. And this is an age gap romance with a girl who gets into a, let's call it a relationship with her best friend's dad. That son has now come exactly through the blinds. Can we get another cloud? There you go, I've pivoted around, it hasn't really worked. But I was reading this yesterday and I managed to read 318 pages without really trying. So I'm going to finish this one off today. I'm going to try and find time to do it during the day before Cole gets off work so that I can either do something different later or start something different. But yeah, I read 318 pages yesterday, which is definitely an achievement in my book. I'm gonna have to angle you this way and you can look at like the messy desk and the fan, and yeah, because the sun is really coming through. Then I have a package. So I ordered myself a special edition book and I ordered it to Cole's address because it was the same price in the UK and in the US. And I was like, well, then I don't have to ship it. I can just come and grab it when I'm here in December. So yeah, I wasn't planning on being here for this delivery, but I am. I've had to shuffle more into the shade too. But the book I have is Horrid by Katrina Leno. So I actually read this a couple weeks ago. And I saw that, like, I didn't really like the cover I had. It had black flowers and I said it was one of the ugliest books I owned. I used it for Victoria's Reading Challenge for ugly cover. So this is the Owlcrate edition from 2020, I think. And the flowers are red instead. But there's also something else, if I can get in. This is like wrapped from when they received it from Owlcrate. So it's been wrapped in plastic a while. Back cover still looks exactly the same. Oh, it does feel a bit nicer as well. So we have the red flowers. We then have a note from the author, which is very cool. And then the bit that I am so excited for. Okay, it is also signed. But what I wanted was the reversible dust jacket. This is such a dumb reason for me to be like, I need to have this book. I've never reversed a dust jacket in my life. I guess I need to bend it the right way. I can't bend it very easily. It's been wrapped for so long. But the reversible dust jacket is this haunted house and I think it is absolutely stunning. So that is the entire reason why I wanted this book, was for this reversible dust jacket. I'm very glad I made this purchase. This was a 5-star read, so like I am glad I own the book anyway. I did own it, but I just didn't like my copy. So yeah, I have a new copy of Horrid. Completely unnecessary purchase, but it's here. Didn't think I'd be getting it till December, so glad I've got it now. And yeah, now I need to go back to work for the rest of the day. But we started it with a book and an almost wrap up. I will give you my thoughts when I finish this, but I think it's going to be a 4-star. Okay, I left my camera in the house but still wanted to update you guys because it is now Thursday. I had a a pizza roll related incident on Tuesday. Cole told me they were hot. He didn't say they could melt my face. So yeah, had an accident, which is permanently, I'm hoping that's not going to last very long, but not very happy about it. Anyway, I am gonna now drive. It's like 12:30. I'm gonna drive to the site that we have, like that my company has near Cole. It's 40 minutes away, so I'm just gonna get my music on and relax and have a nice drive, and then do a little bit of shopping afterwards. So yeah, I've been working like all morning. I'm finishing off my work day with a visit to the site and then going around like one of the local towns. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I did bring one office outfit with me, jazzed it up with a scarf to look a little bit more professional because genuinely all I have is leggings and hoodies. So I have a plain black t-shirt and a skirt and I'm like, yeah, it looks good enough. But yeah, time to go for a nice little drive, listen to my songs, have a nice relax, and go and meet some of the guys that work over here. I have met one of them virtually before. One of them I've chatted to occasionally, but yeah, it should be cool to meet some of the people I work with in another country, and it's just close enough for me to go do this. Okay, I really wish I'd brought my camera with me, but hopefully this is good enough. This just looks worse and worse. Don't eat pizza rolls when they're not cool yet. Learn from me. So I just went to the office. Everyone is really sweet, really nice people there. Like, I'm so glad I went to see everyone, because yeah, it's just very like nice to chat to people that I've worked with before, and I can see them in person. On the way back, I went to my favourite thrift store, Lily Pads, and I had nothing, so I was very disappointed. But then I went to Goodwill, and I have one book here which is actually for a friend that I'm going to put in her Christmas present, because I was really happy I found it. I did get 3 books for myself though, and I don't actually care about my book haul because these will stay in Cole's room, so it doesn't technically count. We have Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Berendt. I saw this a while ago, almost bought it for full price, and then something about it just didn't, I don't know, I wasn't like massively obsessed with the idea. Basically true crime, but it feels like fiction apparently. I have absolutely no idea. I think Victoria read it. Someone I know read it that I trust. So I have that one. This one was a complete random. It is Tell Me 3 Things by Julie Buxbaum. Not sure, but it's YA romance. I'm sure this is going to be very, very quick. The cover is also adorable. I can't actually see the full description because there is a price sticker over the back. Oh, here we go. Jessie has just started her junior year at an ultra intimidating LA prep school where she knows no one except for her new stepmother's pretentious teenage son. Just when she's thinking about hightailing it back to Chicago to her friends who understand she's still grieving the death of her mother, she gets an email from a person calling themselves Somebody Nobody, offering to help her navigate the wilds of Wood Valley High School. It sounds fun, right? We like a bit of YA contemporary here. But the one that I am very excited that I found, and it still has the Target sticker on it, is Alive in Wales by Bailey Hannah. This is cowboy romance, and I believe this is the first in a series. I could be wrong. It is. A city girl fleeing an abusive marriage suddenly finds herself working on a cattle ranch with a sexy but grumpy rancher as her boss. I'm gonna eat this up. So glad I found this. I also just want to grab a few clothes because I have like a wardrobe here. So I've got a few bits and bobs. I think this was like half price or something. This is originally, I have no idea where it's from, but it's just like a pink. This looks very big on camera now. I hold it up. But a a pink knitted like shirt. We have that one. We then have this t-shirt that I couldn't leave behind, which is Nashville Music City. Obviously love Nashville. I just hit myself in the face with this one. This is from Universal Thread Goods Company. I have no idea where that is, like what shop that's in, but it's just a short sleeve brown stripy shirt. I thought it was cute. When am I wearing it? I don't know. I thought it was cute. So I'll leave those in the car. I'm at the good old Target, so I'm gonna have a wander around Target, try and get some more presents. I want to get people presents while I'm here, to put in everyone's Christmas stuff. Like I did get some sweets and stuff yesterday, so I want to bulk it out. Christmas presents are being purchased today on Thursday the 23rd of October. We got this. I think this is going to cut me off again, so I'll try and say it quickly. But I said it last time I was here, I'll say it again. The extra large Polar Pop for 99 cents with tax was $1.05. This is why like I feel like there's a pop soda problem over here, because this should not be $1.05. Like how?
It's October.
No, I know, but did you eat I told Mom we'd move in with her and she was like, no, get me some.
Look at you manhandling that pumpkin. How'd you get that that burn?
I'm medicine this out.
I totally zoomed in on your burn.
Did you really?
Of course. Pizza roll burn. Because Chloe doesn't listen to Cole's warnings. Which tooth you cut off the bottom?
Bottom one. Yeah.
He only got one tooth.
Yeah.
That's fine. No puke this time, huh?
The pumpkin.
There's your pumpkin.
Yeah.
Your first pumpkin.
Yeah.
Right next to your Hot Pocket. Yep.
Look
Look at those pajamas.
So I shouldn't give her
There you go. Here's your pumpkin.
Yeah, I like my pumpkin. Oh wait, hang on, he's got a hangy bit.
No, look at it in the
one,
camera.
the one
It looks
tooth.
good. No, look at it in the camera.
There we go.
Chloe.
There, it's better.
It looks better.
Oh, it does look pretty good in camera.
That's a good pumpkin.
That is a good pumpkin.
It's a good pumpkin.
I'll take it.
Why are you covering your chin?
Oh, it's not bad.
You love it.
Looks good.
Hello. I have literally just got through my front door. It is 9:37 on Sunday morning. This is the earliest I have ever made it back. I'm about to go lie down and have a nap. However, I've just had this arrive and it says UK t-shirt medium, but it's addressed to Chloe Reads Books. So I have absolutely no idea what this is. So I was like, oh, I can't just open it. I need to open it on camera. But yeah, I have no way. I do know what this is. Okay, this is from YouTube. This is about to make me feel like an actual influencer. Are you kidding? So this is the 20-year YouTube like celebration merch. So we have like the little YouTube icon on the front. It says established in 2005 on the side. And then on the back, it has the 20 years of YouTube balloons. So because I'm part of their like rewards program, partner perks, you've scored a limited edition YouTube 20th birthday t-shirt. This is a special thank you from us for being an awesome partner and an important part of Ad Journey. I love that. Here's the next 20 years. I have never felt more like a genuine influencer. Like, this is so cool. Hello. This lighting is dreadful. Ignore all of the stuff I have behind me. It is now Sunday evening and I'm just making another cup of tea. I'm really tired. Like, I knew I would be anyway, but it's hitting me. I feel a bit worse for wear. So I'm gonna get in bed with a fresh cup of tea and a book and just relax, because I haven't really read anything in the last couple of days. I haven't really read this month. It's now the 26th, I think. And I've read 7 books this month, which I get that 7 books is still an impressive amount of reading. For me, 7 books is very low, so I need to pick up the pace a little bit. I do need to tell you about my reading. So yesterday in the airport, I did finish The Housemaid is Watching by Freida McFadden. I started the audiobook for this while I was working, and I listened to about half of it during 2 days' work. But then I just put this on as I was driving to the airport, and then boring bit of accounting admin. If you have an ACA membership, which I have, you have to prove that you are doing CPD throughout the year. The CPD record closes in October or November, and I was like, I have not yet filled that in. So I've been keeping a record of everything I've been doing, but I hadn't actually uploaded that to my record. So I was doing that in the airport and finished listening to this book. This is perfectly fine. I've given it 3 stars. The Housemaid, which I'm literally looking at, is right there in my Keep paperback shelves. I love The Housemaid. This book, it didn't need to be The Housemaid number 3. It could have just been a standalone thriller with a couple tweaks to the characters, and then it might have been a 4 or 5 star thriller. I just don't feel like The Housemaid needed to be a series. I think that's where it lets it down, is like there was just no need for this, which is sad. But yeah, I just didn't feel too much for it. 3 stars, I've read it. It's off the TBR. However, what I've unfortunately added back to the TBR is Angelful by Susan E. So I took this book over to the US in August and I put it in Cole's closet of books for me. And I thought, well, I will read that on my visit. I didn't read it on the visit, so I left it there because I was like, I'll just read it one day in the future. And I didn't have any physical books to bring back with me, so I brought Angelful. And then I did not touch a book during my entire journey back at all. I barely even watched a movie. I just kind of like sat. So yeah, didn't start it. So now I have another book on Project TBR Cleardown, which is not how we're supposed to manage this challenge. Because I just finished my audiobook, I do need another one to listen to, and I have found Mixed Signals by B.K. Borison. So this is going to be the next one on my list of books to read. I'm not going to start it tonight, but this is what is next on my list. I will keep this to one side. So what I want to read tonight, I have thoughts. So I'm doing Victoria's Winter Reading Challenge. I don't know if I've shared this on my channel yet, but this is the bingo board. And one book that I needed to go back and pick from my full TBR shelves is a very short book, I think was the prompt. And I don't really have that many short books on my TBR clear down anymore, but I do have Bad Dolls by Rachel Harrison on my full TBR shelf. And this one is a whopping total of 187 pages, and they are not very big pages. This is a collection of 4 short stories, so I think I might read one of these tonight just to get me going, get me in a reading mood. I do have a signed copy too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm thinking, do I read one of these and then let myself watch YouTube, Netflix, anything like that? So this is a possibility. But another prompt on the bingo board is a reread. I don't have any rereads on my TBR clear down. I said that with confidence. Let me go check. Yeah, I've checked it. There are no rereads on my TBR clear down. I have 10 books on my keep paperback shelf where I was like, I will keep these, but I probably should reread them to see what I think. So I think I'm gonna go for one of those. The first one that's jumping out to me is The Distance Between Us by Casey West, because I know I can read this quickly. So this might also be a contender for reading tonight. Very different vibes. I just want something easy, something quick, and another book to finish by the end of the month. But I think what I'm gonna do is leave you there. I might regret this because I know there's not a lot of content in this vlog, but if I do read anything tonight, I'm not going to be finishing a book, so I will leave that until next week's vlog. If you watch this video to this point, please leave me the plane emoji for my unexpected flights. I think I probably did use that in last week's vlog. Oh wow, even if I did. A plane emoji for my unexpected trip across the pond. Lots of things happened, lots of emotions happened on this trip. I am very grateful that I got to be able to do it. And I'm very grateful as well that I'm counting down to my next visit to go and see Cole, which is only like 40 days away. This is now going to be our shortest break between flights because I wasn't meant to be there this month. But yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing him very, very soon. A bit of a weird one. I am going to now give myself a kick up the arse. I have got a lot of reading to do, a lot of sorting to do. I have so much to do. And I am being really lazy in the evenings. I'm being really lazy in the mornings. I'm not getting up before work, which I had got in a really good routine of, and I've stopped doing that, which is giving me less time for my day. So next week is the start. We always say we'll start Monday. Tomorrow's Monday, I'm starting, and I'm going to try and put a hell of a lot more effort into life. Let's see how that goes. For now though, guys, I will start waffling. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.